What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So today, guys, I'm gonna give you the realest shit that you're gonna hear this year. All right, fellas. There are two big problems in today's society when it comes to men and masculinity, and that's feminism and the lack of solid male leadership. All right, fellas. But today, I'm gonna give you 8 lessons that I had to learn to turn me from a little ass boy to a grown ass man. All right, fellas. Now, I want you to do something, G. I want you to take your fucking mental seatbelt, buckle that shit up, get your mental pad and your mental pen, and get ready. All right, fellas, because it's about to get real. We about to get better today. And this is no BS, bro. All right, so if you got soft skin, if you don't want to get better, if you want to stay the same and be some soy boy beta male, turn the video off, G. All right, but if you want to be the most masculine, best, competent, intelligent, strong version of yourself, let's get started. All right, fellas. Now, the first lesson that I had to learn to become a grown ass man is that I had to understand that I have to take full 100% responsibility for everything in my life. Code for everything is my fault. Okay, guys? As a man, everything that happens to you is your fault. Okay, I've had this conversation, this argument, this debate many times with many people. And one thing that almost every single person that I've had this conversation with couldn't admit and couldn't come to peace with is that everything in their life is their fault. Okay, guys, I don't care what happens to you. You have to take full accountability and full responsibility for everything in your life. Now, this is the problem with today's society and masculinity. Most men have grew up without a male figure in their life, meaning without a father. So they grew up in a house full of women, whether it was just him and his mom, his sister, him, his grandma, his mom, his sister, his female cousin, whatever the case. Most men did not have a father to teach them and to guide them and to check them and to discipline them. So what they saw is women and women's behavior and female nature. And we all know that females have a hard time, a difficult time taking accountability and responsibility. And I ain't mad at them for it, G. Women hate, they hate altercation. Women hate being rejected. Women hate being wrong, so they're not going to take accountability. So when you grow up in this environment without a man telling you, G, it's your fault, you will end up just like a woman. And everything that happens to you, you will blame the other person. But one of the things that I realized is no matter what happened to me, no matter who was involved, no matter who did it, it's my fault. And the best thing about that, what this does for you when you program your mind and you can say this shit is my fault, you actually gain power over the situation. You gain control over the situation. When you give full control to another person and you say it's their fault I got fired, or it's their fault I lost money, or it's their fault I got into a car accident, you cannot change the situation. If you want to be a masculine man and you want to take full control of your life and stop being a little ass boy and start being a grown ass man, take full responsibility for everything in your life. If it rains outside and you get caught in the rain and your suit get wet, that is your fault. A lot of dudes will say, oh no, it's not my fault, it's the weather's fault. You should have checked the weather. You should have kept an umbrella in your car. You should have an umbrella by your front door and an umbrella in your car just in case. Okay, so when you say it's my fault I got wet, you can plan for the future, okay, and prepare. Now you got umbrellas so you won't get wet again. Okay, just think about every time you blame somebody for something. In some way, shape, or form, you could have took responsibility, and in the result, you could have made that situation better and prevent it from happening again. Okay, guys, this is how you go from a little ass boy to a grown ass man. Okay, guys, you have to make this transition, because if you continue to blame people and to give responsibility and throw it on somebody else, you will never have control in your life, G. Okay, you will always be a victim, and a victim mindset is not for grown men. All right, that's for little boys and little girls and children, pretty much. All right, fellas. Now, the next thing that I had to learn being a man, all right, guys, and this is gonna hurt. All right, fellas, this is gonna hurt. You gotta understand that your feelings do not matter. All right, fellas. I'm gonna be honest with you. G, I got little sons, okay? And my 3-year-old son, I tell him every day, G, I don't care about your feelings. I don't care that you're crying. I don't care that you're sad. You know, and the world would be like, damn, that's kind of harsh for a 3-year-old, right? No, I'm training my son at a very young age, and he's gonna be a monster because he is never gonna let his feelings override logic and reason. Okay? In today's society, there are many men and women who are trying to convince you that you should submit to your feelings and you should put your feelings above all. Gee, I'm going to tell you this. I have never been in a situation or encountered something where my feelings actually got me out of that situation and made it better. Okay? Every time I got deep in my feelings and got all in my feelings, it always messed up the situation. Okay, guys? So one, your feelings are not effective. And two, they do not matter. Okay, guys, nobody cares about your feelings. You shouldn't care about your feelings, G. Okay, you shouldn't care that you woke up today and you didn't feel like working. All right, that's some bitch shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you shouldn't care that you woke up today and you didn't feel like talking to people, or you didn't feel like going to this place, or you didn't feel like working out, or you didn't feel like eating healthy. Bro, this is why a lot of men are pussies today, because they operate off of feelings. Okay, if a woman comes to me and she got to go to work, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, she got to go to work, and she come to me and she say, I don't feel like going to work. You know what I probably would say? I'll probably be like, you know what? You're an adult. I totally understand, but you're a woman, so I get it. So you can operate in your feelings sometimes. You have that luxury. You probably can find a man to take care of you one day so you don't have to work. But as a man, your feelings don't matter. Your feelings don't pay bills. It don't sign paychecks. It don't put food on the table. It don't build muscle. It don't make you more confident. It don't get women. Your feelings don't get anything, bro. So why are you considering them so much? Why are you telling people how you feel? Why are you even thinking about how you feel? Okay, whether you happy, sad, mad, depressed, surprised, angry, it don't matter. You still got to do the same shit every day. The same shit every day, G. So stop worrying about your feelings, G, because it really don't matter. Okay, your feelings really do not matter. All right, guys? Next thing, what takes a while for a lot of men to understand is no matter, can't even spell this shit right, no matter wherever you are in life, okay, guys, no matter wherever you are in life, struggle is inevitable. Okay, guys, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're poor. I don't care if you're happy. I don't care if you're sad. You are going to have to struggle. Okay, guys, you are going to have to struggle. See, too many men were not taught that as a man, you will always have to struggle. Most days, you will not be happy. If you're broke, most days you won't be happy because you don't have what you want and you're behind. If you're rich, most days you're going to be stressed because you have to maintain and retain that money, wealth, and resources that you got. If you're lonely and single, you're going to go through the struggle of being alone and not having a partner and not having a companion next to you. If you're in a relationship, you got to go through the struggle of arguing with this bitch every day and keeping her happy and making sure that you can provide and protect for her. Struggle is inevitable. Okay, guys, but a lot of men have this facade and this perception that one day I'm not going to have to deal with anything. One day everything's going to be better. One day all this stress is going to be gone. Gee, that is a dream. That is a logic fail. And if you keep this mindset, you will forever be a pussy, because every time you hit adversity, you're going to run because you don't understand that struggle is inevitable. As a man, you were put on this earth to struggle. The reason why God gave you big, strong shoulders, the reason why God gave you a strong back, the reason why God gave you a deep voice, the reason why God gave you strength, he gave you these things to be able to endure all the fucking pain that you're going to get. The reason why women are not as big as strong as men is because they don't have to endure the pain. Okay, guys, they get protected and shielded from the pain. If you want to change this, you need to go to your mom and ask her for a gender swap. All right, fellas, because this is inevitable for men. You have to understand, bro. Struggle is inevitable. Pain is inevitable. But as a man, you get to make the choice. You have the opportunity to make a decision what type of pain you want to go through. You can go through the pain of chasing your goals, being the best version of yourself, having a woman you want, having the money, the health, the freedom you want, or you can have the pain of regret and be a loser. So pain is inevitable. It's no middle ground. Okay, you're never stagnant. You're always getting worse or getting better. But in the midst of all that, it is pain. Okay, guys? Next thing I had to learn to man up is I had to learn that my value is only determined by my accomplishments, okay? This is another one that's gonna hurt and it's gonna suck, and you can argue all day till your fucking nose fall off your face, G. You can't change it, okay? People do not value men until they have accomplished shit. Okay? You might not like this, but it's the dead honest truth, bro. See, the thing about women is women were born beautiful. Some men were born beautiful as well, but nobody fucking really cares. All right, guys? Women were born beautiful. Women were born with a value that they have that people look at and they want. Okay? Like their face, like their eyes, like their hair, like their body. People just love women. A woman can have a shit personality and still be loved and admired because of her looks and her body. So that's how they get value. Whether it's in the regular world, whether it's in the sexual marketplace, okay? Women get their value from their looks. They were born with it. But as a man, you have to build your value. So nobody really gives a fuck about you until you've done something or you have a certain type of attribute that gives actual value to the world. Okay, fellas? See, too many guys are too stuck on, I want to be attractive. I want to look good. I want to look good. Bro, at the end of the day, that shit don't fucking matter. And you're wondering why you're not getting women and you're wondering why people don't respect you is because you're not focusing on the real shit. Yes, it's good to be attractive, but that's just a facet of being a man. Okay? You have to understand that you cannot expect anyone to value you as a man if you have not accomplished anything. Okay? If you are not competent at anything. Just think about the men who you respect the most. They've accomplished a lot or they're very fucking competent at whatever they do or whatever they talk about or think about or whatever message that they're bringing. Okay, fellas? So like I said, you have to understand. Women are valued automatically. Too many guys are fucking all pissy and whining. Oh my God, men are left behind. Men are ignored. Nobody sees men. Men are invisible. Because you haven't done shit, G. Be honest with yourself. You haven't done shit. As a grown-ass man, when you see another grown-ass man standing on the corner, you don't see him. He's invisible to you. Why? Because he hasn't done shit. But when you see a man in a Bentley with a nice suit on and a badass bitch next to him, he getting your attention. Why? Because he's done shit. So stop complaining, bro. Stop whining that the world doesn't see you. There's no attack on masculinity, bro. It's just a bunch of bitch-ass dudes whining, wanting attention, wanting validation, wanting all this stuff, and they haven't done anything, bro. All right, I'm telling you this from self-experience. I had to wake up one day and say, bro, how the fuck am I going to expect anything and I haven't done anything substantial, okay? The market gives you value based on the value you bring it. Just like a fucking business. If you don't give any value, you can't expect anything back. If you don't build yourself up to the best version of yourself, you cannot expect to get a beautiful woman. You cannot expect to get great opportunities. Okay? This is going from a boy to a fucking man. Too many men make too many fucking excuses and they haven't done anything for themselves. But they want the world to give them everything because somebody told them that they deserve it. Some snowflake. Bro, when you grow up, with real G's around you. See, I didn't have a father in my life growing up. My daddy left me when I was like 6, G. But I grew up around my uncles. And they constantly reminded me, bro, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Football coaches used to tell you, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. My Navy instructor used to tell me I ain't shit. And I'm so glad that shit happened to me because it made me want it to be shit. All right, they never told women that they ain't shit because women are born that being a shit, bro. All right, as a man, you have to build yourself, G. I told you, bro, this is the realest shit you gonna watch this year, bro. All right, you gotta get up out this mindset that people owe you shit. The only thing in the world that you get is the things that you earn as a man, G. All right, and anything you get out of that is a fucking blessing. All right, G. Let's move on. All right, fellas. Now, if I put a little red asterisk by the point, that means it is something that I really had to learn and it really fucking changed my life. All right. Like number 5. Okay. People only love you based on how useful you are. Okay, guys? Love is based on how useful you are. This is something I had to learn to go from a boy to a man. See, what I realize is a lot of men, they whine and complain about how women don't love them unconditionally. Okay, guys, and how a woman stops loving them when they lose their job or when they go broke or when they get fat and out of shape or when they get sick. Okay, fellas, I will admit it sucks. It sucks when you taking care of a woman, then you go broke and then she leave you. It sucks. It sucks when you working for a job and you're not being as productive, but you've been there for 18 years and then they let you go because they find a better person. It sucks. But let me tell you that. Let me tell you something, G. That's life. Okay, that's life. That is life as a man. People only love you based on how useful you are to them. And guess what, G? You can't change this. This is just something you have to accept. Okay, guys, this is something you have to accept. You can't change the game. You can say all you want. No, that's not fair. Men need to be loved too. Yes, men need to be loved too, G, but that shouldn't be your biggest concern. Okay, guys, too many guys are concerned with the wrong things. I see so many men concerned with being happy every damn day. You're like obsessed. I gotta be happy. I need happiness. My mental health, my all this shit. Bro, it has only been in the last 30 to 40 years that men have been complete pussies, chasing happiness, chasing pleasures, chasing feeling good. Bro, wake the fuck up, G. All right, I'm gonna tell you, big brother gonna tell you, G, wake the fuck up. All right, life is not about being happy all the fucking time as a man. Life is not about being loved all the time as a man, G. Want me to tell you what life is about? Life is about mission and purpose. Okay, guys, and being respected. That's what life is about. A lot of you guys have been programmed and psyoped to believe that you should be chasing love, bro. That is not your job as a man, G. It is not. You've been psyoped between the Disney movies, between the single mothers, between all the fairy tale, La La Land, fucking bullshit, clown world, soft ass, soy boy, jelly belly bullshit, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of it, G. You know why I'm tired of it? Because I got little boys, I got sons, and I see them and I see how kind of when they go out into the world and I gotta like reprogram them because all this pussy shit in the world, G. You know, men ain't men no more, so I gotta protect my little boys, and I let them know every day, you a man, G. It's certain shit that you ain't gonna like, G. It's just certain shit you ain't gonna like. I put my sons through hard shit on purpose. I make them struggle on purpose, because I don't want them growing up like most men, G. I understand, G. Stop chasing fun. Stop chasing pleasure. Stop chasing dopamine, bro. Chase purpose, all right? Chase mission, all right? And speaking of mission, and speaking of purpose, I'm going to tell you something I had to learn as well. All right, guys? Never, ever, ever put a woman before your purpose, G. Never, never. Okay, guys? You hear me all the time say, don't chase women. Don't simp. Don't chase women. Don't simp. Focus on you. Never put a woman first. G, you know why I tell you this shit all the time? Because this is a constant problem that men don't learn until they get completely wasted. And when I say wasted, I don't mean drunk. I mean fucked up by a woman. I'm talking about down bad, rock bottom, ain't got shit but a pot to piss in and barely even that. That's when men wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm going to stop chasing women. I'm going to focus on my purpose. It's too late now, G. So you watching this video for a reason, because right now you're probably chasing a woman who don't want you, or chasing a woman from your past who you should have moved on from, or chasing bitches when you got too much shit to do and you're not where you want to be. Okay, guys? Your purpose always comes first. It always comes first. Like I said, you have been psyoped, okay, and indoctrinated to believe by Disney movies, single moms, feminism, fairy tale land, clown world, that you should be chasing love and relationships. Gee, I'm going to be honest. You know why most men don't have love and relationships these days? Because they don't chase this. That's why. Because they too busy focusing on this and they don't chase this. Okay, this ain't for you, G. That's for women, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't for you. It's great to have it, but that's not your main mission in life. Your main mission in life is fucking purpose, G, and mission. Yeah, you focus on that, you're going to get everything you want, G. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, so get off the love boat, G. Get out your feelings. Focus on purpose. A lot of guys look at me and they were like, damn, bro, you too tough. You too radical. You too hardcore. You too intense. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with guys these days, bro? Be honest with yourself, okay? Go watch some old-ass action movies from like the 19 fucking 50s and 60s or whenever the fuck, bro, and compare them to now. It's weird, bro. So this shit I'm talking about today, this is what got me from being a punk ass little boy to a grown ass man. Okay, taking responsibility for shit. All right, fellas. So let's move on. Number 7 lesson that I had to learn, fellas, is that physicality 100% matters in life, especially as a man. Okay, guys, your physicality, your physique, your ability to defend yourself, that 100% matters. Okay, guys, a lot of guys try to shy away from this and they want to avoid it because they don't want to confront the beast. I'm going to tell you here today, people judge you, they treat you, and they look at you based on how you look and your physicality, based on your body fat percentage, based on how tall you are, based on how much muscle you have, based on how intimidating you look, based on how intimidated you look. Okay, guys, you have to understand this. A lot of you guys can avoid a lot of situations or even put yourself in a lot of good situations if you focus on your physicality. The reason why I try to be the most threatening and intimidating presence that I can be is because I understand that that's going to get me better results in life. Also, it's going to help me avoid a lot of fucking problems. Most of the time, when people see me, their false start is, I'm not fucking with that dude. All right, he got too much muscle. The motherfucker look like he just got out of jail. And I take pride in that. I love that shit. Because people don't fuck with me, bro. I hear all these, situations about, men getting ran up on and people getting threatened in public and all these, verbal altercations I be seeing. I'm like, bro, I never experienced that shit. I probably experienced that shit like one every 7 years. And it's probably from somebody who's like a crackhead or something. Because people don't try me. Okay, guys? So I don't have these dumbass problems that most people have. You got to understand as a man, bro, if you want people to respect you, your physicality matters. I'm not saying that you gotta look like a monster, bro, but get in shape, get jacked. I guarantee that's gonna solve a lot of your fucking problems. Nobody ever told you that getting jacked matters. I know we talk about body game a lot, bro, but we only talk about it in the aspect of attracting women. People rarely talk about how it affects how people treat you in life, okay? Bro, having physicality can save your fucking life, G. That's what people don't understand. These are masculine duties that you must have, bro. I see men walking around, bro, out of shape, in like fat as hell. I'm like, gee, you know what? I don't want to offend you, bro, but how the fuck can you look at yourself every day like that, bro? For real. Like, you don't have no shame at all, G. You're not embarrassed at all. I'm going to be honest with you. I would be embarrassed to walk around out of shape like that, bro. As a man, G, as a grown-ass man. Because I have the responsibility, also the full opportunity to get in the best shape of my life. Not only for myself to look and feel good, but to be able to protect my fucking family, guys. What if a zombie apocalypse happened and you got to pick your family up and carry them over some dead zombies? How the fuck you going to do that if you out of shape, G? Think about this shit. And then guys want to walk around wondering why don't no woman want them. Don't no woman, she can't trust you to save her fucking life. You out of shape, G. For real, bro. Pay attention to this stuff. I see married men out of fucking shape, fat and complaining because their wife is not fucking them. She don't respect them. She don't feel safe around them. You don't feel safe around you, G. It don't make sense, all right, guys? I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you this because I love you, bro. Get in shape. Learn how to fight, lose weight, drop your body fat percentage, build muscle. Okay, guys? Try to look intimidating. Try to be sexy, dude. Okay? If you're not doing that, don't complain about anything, G. Anything. Don't complain about women not wanting you, people not respecting you, people ignoring you. Don't complain about any of that because most guys that I see that complain about this shit, if you look at them, you'll be like, I see why. I see why. I see why don't no woman want you. I see why people don't respect you. I see why you're invisible. All right, fellas? Now, the last thing, and this is the most important thing that you need to understand and the most important lesson that I had to understand to go from a boy to a man is that God is always first. God always comes first. Okay, guys? Now, I'm not going to get too religious, but I'm going to tell you this. Until this changed for me, G, nothing was changing. I had put all this shit together, G. I put all this shit together. And I was like, why are things not changing? Why? Because I haven't put God first. You know, the motivation for these things was something else. It was either to get women, make more money, do whatever. Bro, you do this first, G, the rest of that stuff gonna come. Like lightning fast speed, G. I guarantee you 100%. All right? I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, all right, fellas, but I'm gonna let you know. You focus on God, bro. The rest of that stuff is coming at light speed. Okay, guys? And also, if you're lost in life as a man, this is what they don't teach you. If you're lost, focus on God first. Okay? See, a lot of guys try to find their direction and then they chase God. No, G, you're going backwards. Do this first. Okay, guys? Start here. If you start here, you're gonna get this is much easier, okay, guys? But if you start with everything else, it's gonna be hard trying to get this. And about time you're ready to get here, you're gonna be lost in the world. And you're gonna have no direction, and you won't have time to actually focus on God. You got time now, right now, G. You're probably broke. You're probably not where you want to be. You're probably not with a woman, so you got time to focus on God. So focus on Him now while you're at the beginning. Don't wait till you get where you're at, and now you're like, okay, I'm ready. No, bro, you're probably gonna be too busy. All right, so understand, bro. You can't do anything in life without God, G. Anything in life without God, bro.